What's good, YouTube? It's Jay here, and today we're going to be starting a playthrough of this game that I've been highly addicted to called Valheim. It's sort of like a bit of a mix of Skyrim with Terraria, with Minecraft, and a whole bunch of other things. I'm actually going to crank the audio down just a tad bit because the music is a little loud. But yeah, it's been one of the most enjoyable games I've probably ever played in the entirety of my livelihood. And I'm having so much fun with it. I've already got a character made, and we've actually made some progress into starting everything, creating a house, getting some of the basics down. So I'll kind of just make this video a bit of a run over of what we've already got done. And yeah, we'll just check it out. But I have really enjoyed the absolute heck out of this game, more than I have probably any video game next to Empire War, obviously, in the last, I don't know, year. This game is good. It's really good. It's really simple. It's got a 5-man team that created the game. But I mean, I've gotten so much value out of this versus some of the games made by a lot of these big old AAA title studios and whatnot. So yeah, let's just take a little run around and see what we got. This is my house. Yeah, this is my house. It's a little bit of a work in progress. I need to get some better sheltering for it because the place does get a little damaged by the bad weather, which is unfortunate. But I mean, you know, what can you do? I gotta really work on improving the coverage that this place has, so the walls and stuff don't get ruined from the weather and the rain and stuff. I've got a bridge I'm building out here right now for a new location that I'm gonna be having over here soon. I'm gonna be redoing a lot of what I've already got built right here. But for the time being, this is how it's gonna be. I need to, like I said, get some coverage for it because the weather in this game actually damages wood and stuff, which kind of sucks. It makes it weak and ugly, and it needs repairs every single time. But all right, I'm getting a little off track. So yeah, here's my house. This is my personal chest with all this stuff in it, gold and amber and all the likes. Got a fireplace. Got one of my homies' beds because one of my homies has been helping me with doing some stuff in here. Well, I've kind of done, like, Bri, if you're listening to this, I've done like 90% of everything, but I still love you, bro. Yeah, but the reason why I'm not starting an entire fresh playthrough is purely because of the fact that, well, it took me a while to just get used to the mechanics. By the time that I built this place up, the last thing I kind of wanted to do was really start over, even if it was for a video. And I just didn't want to do that. Like, I'm enjoying the house that I've got right now. I'm enjoying the world that I'm in right now, and I would rather just keep playing with this one for some time. I'm still learning a lot about how to do structural integrity and whatnot with houses and buildings as a whole, but I mean, it's all working out nicely so far. I got a little nice chimney going here. But yeah, anyway, yep, so I'm on like day 70, 80, I don't really remember what day we're on right now, but this has all just been one giant kind of work in progress, and I've been enjoying this. I've been playing it on stream. I've been playing it in my off time. You know, if I have time to play it, I play it like non-stop. But yeah, let me give you a little bit of a tour. Looks like the rain's about to let up in a second. Maybe. Yeah, all right. So the rain's letting up. Let me just give you a little bit of a outside look of everything. But yeah, here's the house. It ain't perfect, but it definitely needs some work. I need to get those, you know, flags up there a little bit more aligned. But this place is due for renovations eventually. But anyway, so yeah, we got the main house right here. We've got a little cooking station right here. I've got a little charcoal kiln right here. I've got some stuff to process minerals and whatnot over here that are supposed to fall down into this little area, but it's not actually working like how I wanted to. Apparently, it still doesn't have enough coverage from the weather, so I have to fix that. A lot of this is all really a work in progress. I've got the primary workbench over here with all the stuff to make it a level 3 workbench, bare minimum. Got the tanning bed, we've got the chopping block, and then over here, I've got the forge, which is just another workbench type thing, pretty much. I've got all the stuff to make this level 3 as well, so that's pretty much all set. You know, then we've got a bunch of chests full of some stuff that I found from scourging different little dungeons and burial grounds and whatnot, which, in my opinion, are extremely terrifying to go through solo. From the ominous music to the random breathing you hear ghosts do to... man. I'll tell you one thing, they really captured the Skyrim-esque creepy vibes whenever you go into dungeons and tunnels or whatnot. And we'll do that throughout the Let's Play. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's taken some time to build all this stuff, but I've had fun with it in the process. I've got a little cooking area, a hearth over here, whatever you really call it. Like I said, the biggest thing right now we need is more coverage. And I just activated my super ability by accident. But yeah, we need to do a lot of building and just coverage. I have yet to unlock the materials to make stone-based structures, which I know are good for building. But we'll get to that once we get to the second boss. I've already killed the first boss, which I could theoretically show, I guess, on a video how I did it in particular. But I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. All I did was just block all of his attacks. I honestly don't really know how I'm supposed to make this video. I'm just kind of having fun with it, really. Gotta fix my beehive, apparently. And yeah, pretty much. I'll show you guys what my mini-map is looking like. So far, this is what everything is looking like. This is where the first boss was over here. The second boss is all the way over here, the Elder. I have yet to actually get that far. It's a ways away, so I've just been trying to prep myself, really. I've got a lot of materials. I've got bronze swords, fine wood bows, bronze axes, and so forth and so forth. I've got bronze armor, but right now I'm rocking the full troll set armor purely for the sneaking factor, and it makes hunting deer and stuff a lot easier. Deer, you know, drop hide and so forth, which you need to make a lot of different materials. Let me see if I can actually show you. So deer and stuff is used to make a lot of different things here. You need deer hide to make tanning racks. Actually, okay, from this menu it doesn't look like there's a lot, but when you go to like the actual workbenches and stuff, things require like certain pieces of deer hide and whatnot. So I mean, right now we don't really have much to use it for, but we do have a lot of it. I went on some extreme deer hunting and we got 20 pieces of that. I went to a few troll caves, hunted some trolls, got some of their leather, skin, whatever you call it. And we just made a decent amount of progress, really. Oh, and you know what? Let me show you guys the portal. Well, I'm trying to think, is there anything else I want to show you guys with the house? Actually, yeah, let's go upstairs really quick. So yeah, all of this was done by me, this entire house. I built this completely on my own over the course of a few days. Like I said, it took me some time to get used to the building mechanics and just getting everything sorted. And the fact that you can light fire in a wooded place is kind of scary because it's wood. Literally, this entire place is made of a flammable material. This chimney idea was actually my girlfriend's idea when she saw me building the house and she recommended it. Let me see. We should be able to go outside from the ladder I have out there. But yeah, she gave me the idea for the chimney. And so far, it's worked out pretty well in keeping all the smoke and whatnot, the fireplace I have in there, from smothering me and anybody else who stays here. But coming up here, which again, I need to really get better with making cover for places. My God, everything's so weak from the rain. But yeah, coming out here, we've got this chimney. I really enjoyed the way this looks, honestly. I don't know if it's structurally sound. I get a little nervous when I see like everything's red and stuff. Can't really tell if that means it's gonna break or what. But so far, it's worked. So I ain't complaining. But it's looking pretty good. The physics in this game are amazing. The way you can do buildings, the way you can lead things like smoke upwards, you know, through chimneys and whatnot. This is easily the best $20 I've probably ever spent in my life. And yeah, this game is only $20, by the way. Just to put that out there. But yeah, overall, I've had just so much fun on this. I've played traditionally games like Minecraft and Terraria. Well, Minecraft more. But this game just gives me a mix of so many good titles and things that oh man, I just can't wait to really build bigger and better things with it. Like, this is just a starting home, and I'm in no rush to get to the end game. I'm just here to really have fun and just hang out with my homie right here and just make an adventure out of it all. But yeah, so I did a little bit more of a showing you guys around. Let's see. I used to have a bunch of these plants right here to help grow berries and stuff. They were just naturally sitting right here, and my friend just chopped them down without thinking. Rip. But oh, and if you look around outside of the fence, everything's been chopped down. I've been chopping trees down like an absolute animal for no reason. Well, for good reason. I need all the materials. But yeah, that's pretty much all we've got going over here. Like I said, all the forges, the workbench. I've got an area over here for holding weapons and whatnot that I'm gonna add more to eventually. And so far, I need to move this cauldron around. I don't want it to sit right here for where it is. I'm gonna move that around eventually. I gotta move this forward just a tiny bit. It might not look like it, but both of these are actually sitting on dirt mounds, and then I have wood placed on the sides to, well, make them look like they're sitting on wood, and it works so far. Like I said, the physics in this game are phenomenal. You can do some crazy stuff if you know how to structural integrity properly. But enough about this location. It's really coming out really nicely. The Reddit for this game gives you a lot of crazy creative ideas. I haven't taken too many from the Reddit yet, but I do want to use that as a way to open my mind to being a little bit creative. And forgive me for the fence looking a little uneven. I'm still getting used to terraforming. I'm gonna fix that eventually. But all right, I'm actually gonna eat a little bit, and then we're gonna go through this portal. And I didn't prevent you from teleporting. Oh, there we go. So yeah, you unfortunately cannot teleport through gates and stuff with minerals and metals and whatnot. I found a way to actually make it easier to carry metals around, but I won't mention that. All right, so this is, ooh, deer. Nice shot. There we go. Rip to the deer. I kind of hate killing the deer because they're just so innocent. They're just hanging out, being deer, you know, being dumb. But you desperately need their hides at times, and the big bucks, they drop a lot of hide, man. Like I said, the game is really good for being very specific on what items you need, where you get said items, and so forth and so forth. Because man, it's just crazy how creative you can really get with here. I have a little cart right here that I've been using to drag stuff back and forth from home. Got a lot of tin right here, like a lot of tin that I've been mining. This whole region over here along this coastal line has had a lot of different materials that we've needed: copper, tin, so on and so on. And you need both those materials to make bronze items. So as you can probably guess, it takes a lot of both to get what you need. Got a boat right here, my first ever boat. I want to once I get access to stone-based material, I'm gonna build it a proper dock, because I think we're gonna I'm gonna make this forever my primary space and just keep building around it. But I'm gonna build a dock along this coastal line and just kind of get things sorted. But we'll do that once I have all the stone materials I need. So far though, I've done a lot of exploring, at least where I could. I found a bunch of abandoned villages that I've set up as actual homes or temporary homes for when I'm out exploring and whatnot. And we've got a ton of graveyards or burial grounds rather, that we found. It's taken some time, but yeah, it's been an absolute joy so far. I didn't realize all this was the Black Forest. Excuse me. I didn't realize all this was actually the Black Forest though, which is an area of the game where you find like a bunch of different bosses and higher level enemies and whatnot. I didn't actually realize that was already marked on the mini map. Yeah, it says in the upper right. Huh. Okay. Well, this region though is gonna be the next area that I explore. I'm so sorry. This region over here is gonna be the next area that I explore. I don't know why my throat's being all. I need water. But we need to explore this area over here to get to the next boss, which is definitely a ways away. But I just can't wait to do it. Like I said, I play a lot of this game on stream. So if you ever want to come check it out, my stream is twitch.tv/j_the_gamer, but instead of an E, there's a 3. I'll leave a link for it in the description below. But me and my community give a lot of ideas on how to construct this place or what we're gonna do, you know. I put those ideas into fruition, you know. I actually build the ideas, houses and so forth and so forth. But my community definitely has come up with a lot of cool ideas from time to time that I try to implement. And overall, I've enjoyed the heck out of this game. It's just crazy to think that we have this entire map to scourge as Vikings. The game is all about being a Viking, traversing dangerous waters and what. And it's just crazy to me that we've got all this space. Like, it looks like there's nothing out there right now, but one day we're gonna venture out there and find more land and more things to destroy and build and whatnot. And it's just kind of crazy to me, the amount of depth that's actually really in such a very inexpensive video game. But yeah, so I don't know exactly how I'm going to be doing this YouTube series, more like progress updates and trying to show off some things here and there. In the next episode, we'll probably just show off the boss battle, the very first boss battle for those that haven't seen it, and just the method that I used to kill it. It wasn't that difficult, to be perfectly honest, but you know, it's still fun to show off. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it from me, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Just a little start to our exploration, our journey as a Viking. I just can't wait to see where things kind of go. Really, it's been a very enjoyable experience. Like I said, I'm almost 100 days in and I still haven't made that much progress, but now that I've got the materials to build things with, now that I've got an understanding of really how everything works, that's where the real fun can truly begin, you know? So as we make progress, I'll continue making videos on this. It's a nice break from other games I've been playing, like Call of Duty, Empire War, Destiny, you name it. Really, it's just such a nice escape from reality. You don't have anything really just to stress about, you know? You've got big bosses to kill and some enemies that are hard to kill and raids and stuff that'll happen on your villages and your towns and whatever you build. But I mean, it's still a very relaxing game, honestly. Nothing about it is extremely difficult, you could say. Combat is Dark Souls-esque. I mean, you've got a lot of blocking and then rolling and whatnot. Parrying. You can parry in this game. Like if you time your blocks, you can parry attacks and stuff. The game is a very well done mix of so many different. I love this game so much. If I haven't made that clear already, I love this game. But all right, everybody, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like on it and sub to the channel for more Star Wars and other gaming content. It's weird saying that this is not a Star Wars video. As always, I will see you all in the next video. May the force be with you all. Peace.